colorful ocean. He will love the ocean he will love the color of the ocean. Come, he will show you. Squeaky. Red is everywhere. Humu sees a red crab and a red urchin. Humu stays away from the red and white striped lionfish. Lionfish sting. Can you find orange mackerel? What? Markers. Marks on 3 fish. Humu sees an orange starfish stay rising on the ocean bottom. These 3 fish are yellow. These fish are yellow. Can you count them? Humu thinks he can hear music from the yellow trumpet fish. This is green. What's this? The green, I can't show. The green seaweed is waving at us. Can you find the green fish and green turtle peeking out from the showered seaweed? Blue. Ooh, look, it says blue instead of blue. Look at the friendly blue dolphins. Humu spots a school of blue jacks. This purple benny fish looks like a bun. This purple bunny fish looks like a bunny, and he can even hop. He's resting in the purple coral rainbow. These sea creatures are Humu's rainbow friends. Humu and his friends have lot of colors. Allah, I can't read this. Allah. The enormous turnip. Level 1. I don't know why it says level 1. I can read backwards, so it's okay. The camera shows the letters backwards. Okay, I can't. The bow. Okay. The old lady. The old man. The enormous turnip, the girl, the boy, the dog, and the cat. The old man planted some turnip seeds. The turnip seeds grew and grew. One turnip grew enormous. Look, this turnip is enormous. I want that enormous turnip for my tea, said the old man. He pulled and he pulled, but he couldn't pull it up. The old man called the old woman. Help me pull up this enormous turnip, he said. They pulled and pulled, but they couldn't pull it up. The old woman called to the boy, help us pull this enormous turnip. They pulled and they pulled, but they couldn't pull it up. The boy called to the girl, help us pull this enormous turnip, he said. They pulled and pulled, but they couldn't pull it up. The girl called to the dog, "Help us pull this enormous turnip," she said. They pulled and pulled. They pulled and they pulled and they pulled. Up popped the enormous turnip. Up popped. And they all had turnip for tea. Turnip for tea. The end. So this book, Mommy bought this long time ago. Henry Hippo loves to swim and wallow in the stream. On a warm and sunny day, he'll drift along and dream, but a fly showers buzz about while Henry tries to snore. He'll open up his great big mouth and give him a great big roar. Bicycle ride. It's a lovely sunny day. Peppa and George are going out for a ride. Peppa rings her bell. Ring, ring. Come on, George, he says. Follow me. Hee hee. Peppa is riding her bicycle. George is riding his tricycle. Hurry up, George, calls Peppa. You're going so slowly. Huff, puff, huff, says George. Peppa sees her friends Danny jog, Susie Rebecca ride. They are riding their bicycles too. Danny points down the hill. Let's have a race to the bottom, he says. Danny, Susie, and Rebecca rides very fast. Peppa rides quite fast. George is riding a baby bike. Snorts Peppa. So are you, says Danny. You still got your stabilizers. Peppa looks down her bike. It is the only one with tribbles on it. Let's ride up the hill again, says Danny. No, says Peppa. I think I'll stay here. Peppa asks Daddy Pig to take her stabilizers off. Do you think you can ride without them? He says. I can do it. Peppa nods. I can. Uh-oh. Peppa falls onto the grass. Riding without stabilizers is hard. Hee hee, George giggles. It is not funny, says Peppa frowns. Daddy Pig helped Peppa to get back on her bicycle. Let's try again, he says. Ready, steady, go. Don't let go of me, Daddy, says Peppa. Don't worry, says Daddy Pig. I've got you. Peppa pedals faster and faster. You're doing very well, shouts Daddy Pig. Peppa looks around. Daddy Pig has let go. Hoo hoo, he cries. You're crawling on your own. Peppa can ride on her own without stabilizers. She goes to her friends. Look at me, shouts Peppa. I can ride my bike properly. Danny, Susie, Rebecca all cheer. Hooray! Come on, says Peppa. Let's race down the hill again. Danny, Susie, Rebecca ring their bells. Peppa loves riding her bicycle. Everyone loves riding the bicycles. Done. so many books left. Fun at the fair. Today, Peppa and her family are at the fun fair. Snort, steady, steady, giggles George. George wants to go on the Hatter-skitter. Daddy, says Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig and George had off to the hidden skitters. Roll up, cheers, Mrs. Rabbit. Hook a duck and win a great teddy. I'll try to win one for you, Peppa, says Mommy Pig, but I don't think it's that easy. It's impossible, laughs Miss Rabbit. We'll see about that, cries Mommy Pig. Swoosh! Mommy Pig has hooked a duck. Hooray! Cheers, Peppa. That's amazing. Cheers, Peppa. Cheers, Mrs. Rabbit. Here's your great teddy. Here's your giant teddy. Wouldn't you like a little teddy instead, Peppa? No way, giggles Peppa happily. George and Daddy Pig are at the Helter-Skelter. It's a bit high. George, are you sure you want to have a go? Asks Daddy Pig. George giggles and runs up the stairs to the top. It's a bit too high, and George starts to cry. Don't worry, George, I'll come with you, says Daddy Pig. Hee hee wee, cries George, standing all the way down the Helter-Skelter. Peppa and Mommy are at the hit the target stall. You can do that easily, Mommy, says Peppa. Ho ho, you won't win, laughs Mr. Lober. Women are honest at this. Useless at this. What did you say? Says Mrs. Mommy Pig crossly. She picks up the bow and arrow and arms. Whoosh! The arrow hits the target right in the middle. Mommy Pig wins again. Unbelievable! Cries Mr. Lubber. Here is your teddy. Hooray! Cheers, Peppa. Now she has 2 giant teddies. Daddy Pig and George are riding on the big wheel. George loves it, but Daddy Pig is a little bit scared. This really is high, said Daddy Pig as the big wheel goes around and around. Hee hee, snort, giggles George. Daddy Pig and George find Peppa and Mommy Pig. Hit this button with a hammer, says Mr. Bull. If the bell rings, you win a prize. I'll have a go, said Daddy Pig. Smack. Stand back. I think you're a bit wooby from the big wheel, said Mommy Pig. Hoo hoo, ho ho, laughs Mr. Bull. Daddy Pig is looking a big skanky. What? Said Miss Mommy Pig crossly. Give me that hammer. Whack. Mommy Pig hits the button as hard as she can. The bell rings loudly. Ding, ding, ding. Everyone is very impressed. Mommy Pig wins all the giant teddies of the fair. Hooray! Cheers Peppa. And she gives all of her friends one giant teddy bear each. Hooray! Everyone cheers. We love fun fairs. Okay. The fancy dress party. Peppa and George are having a fancy dress party. All their friends are invited. Peppa is dressed as a fairy princess and George is a dinosaur. All the guests are arriving. Rebecca Rabbit is dressed as a carrot, and Susie Sheep has come as a nurse. Hello, Susie, says Daddy Pig. Have you just come from the hospital? I'm not a real nurse, says Susie Sheep. It's just pretend. Hello, Susie, says Peppa. I'm Princess Peppa. You must bow when you speak to me. Susie Sheep bows. Woof, woof, I'm a pirate. Shiver me timbers, says Danny Dog. Nah, I'm a clown. Nah, I'm a clown, says Pedro, toting his horn. Rebecca, why are you dressed as a carrot? Danny asked. Because I like carrots, said Rebecca. George does his best dinosaur roar and scares everybody. Peppa is playing by herself. She pretends the mirror is magic. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? You are Jake. It's actually you are Peppa. You are Peppa, she goes. It's time to judge the fancy dress competition as it's Peppa's party, says Daddy Pig. She can be the judge and decide who has the best costume. The guests show off their outfits. I'm a pirate. Shiver me timbers, said Danny Dog. I'm a nurse who makes people better. Actually, doctors make people better, says Susie Sheep. Candy Cat waves her wand at Peppa. I'm a witch and I can turn you into a frog, she says. It is time to announce the winner. Everybody costumes is very good, says Peppa, but the winner is me. Peppa, you can't pick yourself. You're the judge, whispers Mommy Pig. Oh, can't I? asks Peppa. You must pick another winner, Miss Mommy